Okay, folks, so I have an example of a problem from section 3.1, I believe, where we're trying to add numbers that are not base 10. So we're going to really think about how we would do this if it were base 10 and handle this in a similar way. Now, they've already added for us, it's 13 base B, or what I really should say right is 13 base B. If you say 13 base B, it really confuses you. So this is 13 base B, so I'm going to write that down. So 13 base B. And we're going to try to add these vertically. I think it'll help a lot. So we're going to add that to 37 base B. Now we can only add numbers that have the same base. Now what do we know? We know that that adds to 51 base B. Now again, avoid saying 51 because 51 is a number in the base 10 system. This is like a 51 base B, and that helps you think about what's going on. Now let's think. They're trying to get us to find out what the base B is. When I add 3 plus 7 together, now normally that gives me 10. I know you know that. But in this case, it gives me 1. So it's like we're going backwards, right? Or even better, we carried. So if we know that 3 base B plus 7 base B is equal to 1 base B, that means we keep 1, and what are we carrying then? Because we know in base 10 that adds to 10. So we must be carrying 9. Do you see what I mean? So again, because this is like a leftover after carrying. Now, is that always the case? No, only when you add, and this number is smaller than what you add together, did we carry anything. So, for instance, if we add something and get, if there was actually a 10 right here, which is not possible in this case, because I know you're still thinking base 10, but I can make up another example and show you. Let's just do this real quick. Over here, if I had 1 base B plus 3 5 base B, and I got 6 right here, then I didn't carry anything over. Do you see what I mean? But if I get something other than what that is that we normally add, that means we must have carried something over. And again, 3 plus 7 is 10, except I got a 1 here, so that means I must have moved something like a 9 over this way. Now, I'm not really carrying 9 because this is base 9. What I'm really carrying is 9. Okay, so I'm carrying a 9 over here. There's 1 in the ones place here, and then a 9 here, which does add to our base 10 number 10. So let me erase this 9 because really it's a 9, but it's in the 9s column, so I'm really carrying the number 1. Now let's add this 1 plus this 1 plus this 3 does add to be 5, which again means this is a base 9 problem. Now, let me do another one for you so you'll feel a little bit better about this. It's almost like you need to see another one. Here's another one. I just wrote it out. So I've got 22 base B plus 16 base B is equal to 41 base B. So I'm going to line these up vertically again. I think it's just easier to understand. So you have 22. Just keep in mind that's base B. And again, I shouldn't say it. It's so hard to make yourself not say it. But this is really 22 base B. Let's don't say 22. Let's just say 22 base B and 16 base B. That's going to add to 41 base B. Okay, so here's what I know. When I add 2 plus 6 together, we normally know that is 8, right? But they've got a 1 right here, which means that there's a 1 left over, and if you carry something over, if that normally adds to 8, and you've got one of those 8 right here, then the other 8 must go up here. Now, we're not really carrying 8 because this is base B, but that does tell me my B probably equals 8. Now, this is the eights column. How many eights is 8? Well, that really is just 1. I put it in quotes because it's not like we're carrying 8. We're carrying 8 of our units, but we're putting it in the eights column. So there's really just a 1 there. And check it. This 1 plus the 2 we already have, plus the 1 we already have. 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 1 is 4. See, that checks out just fine. So this problem is a base 8. Hopefully that'll help you through. Have a great day.